Rules. It has zero welding all through the body. It was only seatbelt. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this car and deliver it. I've already got it loaded and tied down, but this right here, I call it a Crown Vic. A lot of you guys on my YouTube channel has been telling me it's not a Crown Vic, it's a Grand Marquis. I know it's a Grand Marquis. I'm very aware of that, but my thing is, if it's made between 79 and 2011 and it's a Ford full-frame car, I call them Crown Vics. Yes, in the 80s there's a little bit differences between the LTDs and the Lincolns and all that, but nowadays everything's basically the exact same on these. The only real difference is the suspension, because they have airbags over coil springs. So I'm gonna call this a Crown Vic, and I'm sorry if that bothers you guys, but here's my 2000 and I believe 6 Crown Vic, and I bought this car and I sold it to a guy, and now he's building it for a demolition derby. We did a lot of work to it here, basically did all the welding. We got a 80s bumper bolted on to the factory brackets, plus we have it welded on, and then we have the bumper shocks pushed in and welded as well. So that's pretty secure on there. Underneath the hood we moved quite a bit of the wiring back so to keep it away from anywhere getting injured. Threaded rod was added, but we have to keep a body mount, so we added a hockey puck, got it up through the hood. Hood was not slid back, it's in the factory location, so if you guys are wondering, it's in factory location. Suspension on this is pretty much all stock. We haven't really changed anything. He's put some bigger 15s on there. I don't know if he's going to run these on the front, but they're really good snows, so be better on the back. Interior wise, he's gone for the more old school kind of look. And now what are you guys thinking about old school? I mean, batteries mounted in the passenger seat, which is definitely old school. Not a whole lot of welding into this car. I guess you can't see it from this side. I'll get to the other side. Rear axle's welded, so now it's got a full spool inside this. He's gonna threaded rod the back of this, but he says he can do it on his own because the trunk is full of the interior of this car, because I do not have a dumpster car to get rid of it. But overall, the car's in pretty good condition. He's still got to put some seal all on the diff pan to get it so that it holds oil. I think he's going to really enjoy this. This will be his second big car that he's ran, and he says he prefers the big cars over little cars. Some of the stuff that he's done on the inside that makes me call this car old school is just how he has the tank held down. He's got a steel bracket over top of the tank with threaded rod on both sides. There's nothing wrong with that, and you know what? That's how people did it for years. It's just not how I do it, but it works. There's nothing wrong with doing something different. Just because how I do it doesn't mean that's how you guys have to do it. He's got himself a quick bolt-in cage that just slides on itself. It'll fit anything from a Cavalier to these Crown Vics, and he's going to install that. It's just going to bolt through the inner door panels. For tires, he's planning to run 16s on the back and 15s on the front, and mostly just because that's what he has. We're not planning to put any double tires on this or not, but this is a basic old school bone stock Crown Vic with threaded rod. There is zero welding to the body and the frame, and I think it's going to be a great car. The show that it's going to is not really a full-out weld show, and it's not a full-out stock show. It's a nice mix in between. You're not allowed to really weld any frame. You're not allowed to put kickers. You're not allowed solid suspension. No plates anywhere. But you're allowed to do stuff like body creasing and cage and bumper swaps and shock compression and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a good show to see how this thing works out. Now he will be going up against some stiff competition. I know there's going to be a couple other Crown Vics going there. I know there's going to be a couple Luminas, and as well as I think there's even going to be a good Intrepid there. So let's see how this thing pans out. The front wheel drives give this car a run for its money in the track it's going, and the reason for that is because it is a tiny track and these big cars have a hard time maneuvering, and the little cars like the front wheel drive mid-sizes just run circles and are able to get good axle shots on it. But we're gonna get this car delivered and drop it off, and hopefully everything goes smooth. Here we are at Walmart. I'm waiting for my mother to drop off my wife so I can, well, fiance, to finish delivering this car. So we're just gonna play with Harley. We're just gonna play with Harley and make the time go by. Well, now we got Cassandra in the truck. Let's go drop off this car. Doesn't she look so pretty? Nice and ladylike. Let's go drop off this Crown Vic and pizza. So the Crown Vic is delivered and everything went smoothly. Thanks for watching Zach's Workshop. Make sure you guys hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.